Um, at my very last, I'm 5 to 7 days from being completely homeless on the streets. Right now, I'm living in a hotel with this iPad, YouTube channel, and the cell phone. I do not use or abuse any kind of drugs or medications. I ended up in this situation over a family issue. I made some wrong choices. I moved in with a bad person. I did not know, an evil person. Don't ever trust anyone that you meet. Just watch a person before you know them or you think you know them. That's all I'll say on that. I'm not going to say a name in public. This person knows exactly who he is. He's stolen from me since I've lived with him, since I've moved in with him. Um, I am not a homosexual. I am a straight male. I've always been. Everyone who knows me knows that. He is destroying my name. He has removed me from his house under false pretenses, setting me up, saying I stole his car. When I moved into his house, he gave me his car keys, told me I could use them at any time. I used the car twice. I always asked permission, even though he told me just use the car. I left before I left and said I need to go and use the car for about 2 hours. He said, okay, goodbye, go. I'm waiting to see if he's going to comment. He is an active member on this channel. I know he got the notice that I'm online right now. And American Airlines, I'm gonna name names soon. That is coming. This man is going to pay. He had me removed from his house. He claimed I stole his vehicle after I left his property. He called the police and filed a report of a stolen vehicle. I got back exactly a half an hour later than what I said I would be. I heard dispatch on the phone. Being a trained police officer, I can clearly hear what this sound like. It stopped me in my tracks. I looked up the stairs and I said, did you just call the police for something? And he was very quiet, and I walked up the stairs and he said yes. And I said, why did you call the police? And he said, because I told him you stole my car. I stood there, I looked at him dead in the face. He would not look at me. He just stared at his phone. I said, you did what? You said what? You you gave me the keys? Here, the situation escalated from there. I went into my room, which was a room cloaked in sweaters. The man collected sweaters for a hobby. insanely. He would buy thousands and thousands of sweaters. I can't name his name. I cannot name his name because legally I would get myself into a little bit of trouble. I can tell you his first name. Okay, I will not say his first name. That's true. Um, from there, it escalated. My PTSD kicked in. My brain just went into action as to I need to get my stuff out of his car. I went downstairs or tried to go downstairs. He punched me not once, but 3 times. And for me to not hit back on someone who has hit me takes me as an ex-police officer a lot of restraint, not to protect myself, but to let my guard down and to keep getting hit. The opposite, just so I would not get into any trouble. I walked right through him, walked down the stairs, got to the bottom, opened the car doors, looked around, and I was surrounded. They were there. That is the situation I got put in. From there, I needed half a second. I'm in this hotel room. I've got 5 days. My legal residence is still there. He has not taken a TPO, as far as I know, out on me. I will on him, but I need an address. Technically, that is still my address. I have paid for a month forward, but my choices are the concrete 5 days from now, a blanket, and a pillow. I can't believe I'm saying this on camera. I am at the very bottom. I've done nothing but try to help people, and I wasn't perfect. I would never say I was perfect, but I tried. I gave it my all. I got hurt. I lost my job. I couldn't perform as an officer anymore. I became an Uber Lyft driver. I did that 8 to 16 hours a day. I barely made it by without family help. I ended up coming back home. It was helped, was taken care of. I may have overreacted to or was triggered by certain things, and was banned from the property and had no choice but to stay with this man. And now I am where I am. I have paid money, my money. He has stolen money from me. Cash, $200. Yes, out of my wallet. Also, he has stolen medical medication from me. $300 worth. Uh, that just disappeared. Poof. medications that he knows he could sell because he's $32,000 in debt over sweaters from Amazon and other places. He will grab money any way fast he can. And I got taken, and now he's trying to destroy a relationship that I will never let him take away from me. And that's Amy, is who I have left. I love her. I want to be with her for the rest of my life. She means the world to me and has always been by my side. She has done everything she can't help anymore. I can't help for any more help from her again. All she can provide is emotional support. I got a month left on this phone. I will document every day, starting from now. Tomorrow morning when I get up, I'll start live again. And I'll show you how quickly you can go from having it all to having nothing and being out in the freezing cold in a matter of minutes. In a matter of minutes, you will never know the feeling, that deadly pit in your stomach. that you're alone, but you have one person that you know won't leave your side. And I know, mm, I'm still getting help from a person who doesn't want to help me, and I am appreciative of that. And she knows who she is. She may be watching now. But if it wasn't for her, I would not be in this room. I would not have these last 3 days. I know I said three. I was calling social services to beg for 2 days more. After that, that's it. There's nothing left. That's it. I'm done. I have nothing left but a street and a cell phone and a plug somewhere that I hopefully can charge my phone to show you how it is to be completely homeless with nothing. And my food stamp card gone over a glitch in a day. I just gone $300. I have no food stamp card left. I've reapplied and it ain't still ain't nothing. Um, I need to reapply again quickly as soon as possible because they're not helping. But that's where I am. Thank God I have a friend here. I'll go as far as that. Bought me food, Gatorade, some energy drinks. Offered his support, and basically told me we were colleagues of sorts. 211 is what you gotta call, and that is 2 days tops in a hotel room, and then that's it. So I'm gonna stop for now. Thank you for listening, and just I'm going to start documenting, and I know this is I have no feeling left as a person. It hurts as a man to admit all this, and I know that this could either destroy me or help me, but I'm at the bottom. I have nothing to lose. I I can't ask for your help. I can't beg for your help, but I can just say if there's anything anyone can do to do anything, I don't know what to even, I don't know what to ask for. Um, anything. I still do have an address, but I'm not just asking, I don't want to ask for cash or money or, I, I, I just, I don't want to be on the concrete. I need somewhere to go. I need a, I need, what? Somewhat quiet and what? I need, yes, where I know in this room I feel protected. There's locks on the doors. I can hear everything that's going on, but nobody's here kicking in the door in the middle of the night or in the middle of the morning, waking me up, laughing at, ha. I'm back in the house, even though he's been told stay away for 2 days. I'm safe in this room. I don't think anyone will kick the door in. Maybe the police, maybe somebody from the stream will call 911. It's people have been swatted online. But no, I am not going through a crisis. I am not a harm to myself or others. I'm simply putting out there this is how fast you can go from having it all to nothing, and how fast, even without a drug involved, you just can lose it over anything. And it's scary. I've never been so scared. I've got to go. Thank you very much for listening. I love you, whoever is watching, Rosa, Jenny. I love you guys always, and you're so close to my heart every day. When I push that button, every time I'm thinking of you too. I love watching you laugh. I love watching you giggle and make your jokes. I love just turning my head and you guys are joking. It makes me smile. You may not think I'm paying attention or I'm not there, but I'm there. I'm always watching. I like to see it. It makes me smile. We might only have 250 viewers. Not be that big. But to me, it's huge. You two make it huge. And Amy, on top, this is a cherry all the way. You three blend together. It's like an an opera. You love each other truly, genuinely. Also, Kathy, you were a good, great mod, and I still think that. And uh, everybody has their differences, and but it, you're great in my heart. I love you as a person too. You're great moderator, and like I've told you some things, and we've laughed and had our giggles, and talked about where you live, and so I gotta mention you too. I can't ignore that. And iPad, we say hello and stuff, but not really talk. Um, but anybody else who's watching and all that out there, I know it's not that much. I'll say goodnight, and I'll start this up again tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I have to end this.